Too bad we're on the Hudson. Let's imagine this.
On this episode of Sailing 9 Lives,
Yeah, we got to do a Sailing 9 Lives.
attempt to entertain
My friends got
A bunch of drunks!
several drunks that they found on this episode of The Steels.
No, we're the Steels. No, it's
The Steels are the
Virginia.
It's so much funnier.
You see the Steels is like
Of Sailing 9 Lives,
The Steels.
The Steels attempt to
Straight into the
entertain
wind, okay?
several strangers that they picked up
Several.
on the side of the muddy Hudson
Just sit right
in
there.
near alcohol distress.
That's what I was more worried about. I'm like, we're all going to die.
A 3-hour tour.
And Virginia's regretting it.
Oh, sorry,
The
Virginia.
Hudson Valley tour.
Look at him, he worked so hard for sailing all these 9 lives. So hoist up the John B. sail. Oh,
We love your comments.
I know you'll edit this.
Who's that ball guy? That's not entirely true. Hey, girl! Welcome to another exciting episode of Sailing 9 Lives.
Welcome to our family. Previously on Sailing 9 Lives.
Previously on Sailing 9 Lives.
Previously on Sailing 9 Lives. Okay, Rhea, go. Translated to previously on Sailing 9 Lives. In our last episode, we had a poop-tastrophe on board.
We had a poop-tastrophe on board.
We had a poop-tastrophe.
We unexpectedly had a poop-tastrophe on board.
We had a poop-tastrophe, so we decided to sail back home.
And we decided to return back home from our trip a few days early.
And we had to sail back home. And we had to sail back home. We had a great sail through New York Harbor. We saw a dragon. It was epic. It's been a long 9 months,
It sure has.
but we are happy to present our beautiful, wonderful Rhea Steel. She was 8 pounds, 9 ounces, and she was born on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
That was fun.
That was fun. So she's now 1 month old, and she's getting older by the day.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. She's really excited about sailing. She even put on her favorite outfit.
She has a lot of sailor outfits. People seem to think that we're into sailing.
I don't know, it's weird.
I know.
It's weird.
Here we are filming this in our house.
Because it's not like people ever sail with babies, you know?
Yeah.
Or make YouTube channels about it.
Yeah, have you ever seen one?
No.
I know I haven't. How about sailing with dogs? What?
I can't even think of one. Unfortunately, it's January in upstate New York, so there's not much sailing to be done at the moment.
So in this episode, we're going to mostly recap real quick what we did with the rest of our summer and talk to you a bit about what our plans are for the future.
In her belly.
Look at that belly.
I eat every day. That's why I remember.
This summer, we only got in a few sailing trips.
We actually went to the park and parked outside.
That's good.
I didn't know it was bad, and then as I was putting it away.
We saw some fireworks. That was pretty fun.
Baby butt.
A little bit too high.
Oops.
that too.
So we did get to experience sailing with kids. It was quite eye-opening, even though they were much older than Rhea. I think it still gave us some examples of what to look out for and how to baby-proof the boat.
They were running all over the boat.
Yeah, it definitely put into perspective things that we weren't really considering.
Munchkin's coming through the hatch.
The hatches are also really fun doors. Just a minute, Rhea. Just a minute. So that's something we have to consider.
Yeah, but more than that, it was a nice experience, and we're looking forward to sailing around with this little munchkin.
You guys want to come see a castle?
We are excited to sail. We feel like
She's super excited.
she loves it. She says sailing, that's her cry of happiness, actually. Once you're a parent for 1 month, you know when it's a happy cry versus a sad cry.
Yeah. Come here, you little smooch.
Things that we definitely are going to have to experience firsthand is going to be diaper changes on the boat. We're going to go with cloth. Are we going to go with disposable?
Probably cloth.
Are we going to have to deal with doctor visits? Are we going to have to deal with crawling? Or the sun is too intense?
Let me see that belly. Whoa.
So we definitely are going to be seeking out advice from our sailing viewers. But we kind of figure you have to raise the baby somewhere. You might as well do it in an exotic location.
Well, we'll see. We're going to do our best to give this little crying bundle of joy an interesting life. Even if, as she's an infant, she won't remember any of this stuff later on, but whatever.
I haven't heard of any sailing channels that sail with the baby.
Babies? What? No.
Baby sailing? No, that's so original.
No, I can't imagine there's any sailing channels with babies, let alone dogs.
Definitely not big channels.
Who's steering the boat?
Like this, like
Kid crew. Yeah. Nothing we do is particularly unique. It's all been done before, but I think you'll find that with every sailing channel. So, we hope you just like the way we do it. And maybe you like our personalities. Or maybe you see us on camera and you just cringe because you cannot believe that people like this are trying to make a YouTube channel and you just can't help but watch.
Doesn't matter. You can still watch. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's totally cool.
You can troll us if you want. We don't care. Don't worry. There's nothing to hit out here.
Just great camera presence.
Let's put her in the middle here.
Oh, yes.
I know this is not a typical way to raise a baby, living on a sailboat. And honestly, we don't live on a sailboat. We're not those people yet. Yeah, we kind of split our time between sailboat and not a sailboat.
This isn't a sailboat?
No, this is not a sailboat. Yeah. Believe it or not everybody with a sailing channel lives their entire life on the sailboat.
Don't throw shade.
I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying, in case you didn't know.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's some smoke coming up off the mountain. We had a crazy forest fire and they've been dumping river water with helicopters for days now. It's slowly going out, but I don't know how it started.
Helicopter coming down to scoop water. You see the helicopter over there?
Hello, you dog. Who's my papa?
Yeah, he's a good guy. Pie pie.
Who's that dog?
Yeah, he comes by and dumps water on it every so often.
It's terrible to see the mountain burn, but these things happen. So we had such a short season, it was actually very sad for Virginia on haul out day. You sad, baby?
He's sad.
Haul out day.
Well, we really wanted to keep the boat in Miami this winter, and we were telling everybody at the yacht club we were going to do that.
Aren't we supposed to be on our way down to Florida right now?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Well, maybe next year.
We really weren't ready.
What do you think, baby? You want to go next year?
Oh, yeah, she kicked.
Nice.
We had to eat crow because the boat was hauled out on the first day. It was like the third boat to even get hauled out.
Aw, you look sad. That was nice. A nice little trip.
It wasn't that nice. It was covered in shit.
Shitty story.
Very shitty.
The boat still needs a lot of work.
So basically, it's to go back to when we're at work and it's the winter time and it's cold. We look at it and I can't wait to get it back.
That's it.
So we will get it all done before our trips this year. Right?
Probably.
Right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Is this
That's the plan.
Another one of those. Oh, it'll take a week. The rule is if Duke says it will take a week, you multiply by 4.
Yeah.
So that's our standard rule. Whatever Duke says, just multiply by 4.
Yeah.
So if it takes a day, 4 days. If it takes 1 week, 4 weeks. 1 month, you get the math. It's very simple.
We say she's 1 month old. Or is she? Shortly after hauling the boat out, we realized that some of our lines were still wrapped around the pilings. There it is, baby.
Oh, it's out of the water.
Low tide.
Oh yeah, we had to do a kayak boat rescue.
We had to do a kayak
No,
rope
kayak
rescue.
rope rescue.
Yeah, kayak rope rescue.
Kayak rope kayak rope rescue.
That was epic.
Rope kayak rescue.
Got it?
Throw it. Thanks, puppy.
Our plan for the future of sailing is as follows.
So, we're going to launch the boat again in May? I think May. But anyway, we have a couple things we need to do before launch and probably immediately after launch to get the boat ready for our trips. So we'll show you all that stuff when it happens.
Unfortunately, we're not going to have a lot of content to put out in the next few months. We did very little sailing this summer, which is why a lot of our videos were of painting the boat, which turned out beautiful. And we're super happy we did it.
Super happy.
It's really great.
Alright, so obviously it's winter, the boat is out of the water right now, so we have a lot of projects we'd like to get done before we put the boat back in. So the next couple episodes, if we even produce them, will probably be some, fast-paced catch-ups on what kind of projects we've been doing on the boat. If you're not into the DIY stuff, feel free to skip them.
Here's our plan for the next...
Couple of years.
No. Well, yeah, I mean...
I know you've probably heard all of this in the past, and all of it have been failed plans. So don't expect these plans to work out either. But these are our plans as we know them.
1, get a new baby.
Get a new... What?
One that cries less.
Okay.
We do have to put in a new head. If you catched our last video, you saw the really bad disaster
The poop-tastrophe!
We do have to put in a water heater because the previous boat owners decided that showers are for suckers.
Weird.
We are considering putting in a chest freezer or some sort of freezer, so we might be modifying the
galley.
The galley? No, not the galley. The settee?
Yeah, we could put it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of thoughts about where we might put a chest freezer. We also want to put in a small washer dryer. And we think we have too much seating space. So...
Just washer, not a dryer.
Whatever. But we may modify that area a little bit to put in some more equipment to make the boat a little bit more livable.
But for now, we're just getting our 1 month old, a few months older.
Yeah, she's got to age a bit. She gets better with time. Look at these legs. They're so chubby. A couple other projects. Probably would like to address the hardtop. The solid bimini, I guess you can call it. It's garbage right now. I hate it. And I'd like to change that. So that might receive some attention at some point. Also want to put an arch on the back of the boat to support some solar panels and also be integrated with the future dinghy davits. But I don't think they're going to be your typical dinghy davits. I have something in mind.
Are we gonna get a new dinghy?
Ah, come
We
on.
don't know.
Our dinghy's 35 years old. Why would we want a new one? But the big trip for the summer is a trip that we were talking about for last summer that didn't happen because this one was cooking.
That's not even true.
Well, it's
Don't
partially
blame
true.
the belly. It was 100% boat painting.
Well, boat painting kind of delayed it. But then this one was cooking. I'm going to blame you. Anyway, we never made our trip last summer up to Boston.
Hopefully we are no more hopefullys. We're going to take the word hopefully out of our vocabulary.
Yeah.
We're just going to do it. So in July,
Okay.
we will be going to Boston. We'll spend hopefully about a month just cruising around classic sailing destinations.
Yep. So you're going to see us yet again go all the way out to New York City. But instead of stopping at Sandy Hook this time,
We love Sandy Hook.
we're
We
going
might
north.
still stop at Sandy Hook.
Well, we might stop there. But we're going to head north after that, this time. I don't know. What do you think? Should we head through Long Island Sound or should we go around? I don't know.
Comment below.
I'd like to stop in Martha's Vineyard for sure. Like to stop in Nantucket. Like to stop in Black Island.
Block Island.
Yeah,
Not Black Island.
Block Island. Like to stop maybe in Cape Cod. I'm not 100% on that.
I would like to stop in Quahog.
Water skiing! All right. Let's boat!
We could stop in Quahog. I don't know. Maybe a couple other places too. I don't know. Plymouth or...
Boston Harbor would be nice.
Well, we're definitely going to Boston.
I'd like to go when the whales are there. Last time we went in late August, we saw some whales.
Yeah.
So if anybody knows good whale sighting spots, give us a shout.
Look, we saw whales!
100% of our footage is real.
It's real. Just may not be from
All
our
the
boat.
dragons and the monsters.
Oh, the monsters!
It's very real. That actually happened.
This monster's real. Rawr! Watch this, watch this. Rawr! Look at the claws, look at the claws, look at the claws. Look at the... Rawr! Okay, it's real, it's just sleeping. Sleeping monster.
Unlike some sailing channels, we don't have nearly enough YouTube income to solely sail. So we do have to work. But luckily with this one, she scored us 3 months of paid paternity. No, not paternity.
No, it's...
paid
this is
parental leave.
so much better. It's 3 months. It's actually officially, it's 12 weeks paid time off, which is awesome.
For bonding.
For parental bonding. And the cool thing is, we don't have to take it right now. We could take it anytime within the first full year of her life. So...
We decided the best time to bond with the baby would be on the boat.
Absolutely.
We are thinking about... No, not thinking.
So-
We are going to sail to the Bahamas. We're going to start here.
Yep.
And just make our way down the ICW. Maybe take a more Atlantic route.
I don't know. We might sail outside a few times because the ICW could be a little boring at times.
But it might be beneficial to be near land as much as we can.
Yeah. We'll figure that out. It all depends on what the weather looks like. We have to be careful because we're going to have a baby on board, right? So we don't want to take any unnecessary risks going outside. And plus, we can also enjoy just stopping along some of the ports all the way down the East Coast. So we'll probably do some ICW and maybe go outside here and there.
I'm looking forward to the Dismal Swamp.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I actually heard it is lovely, but it's got a dismal name.
Dismal Swamp.
Dismal
Sounds
Swamp.
really beautiful.
But anyway, so we're going to make our way all the way down to probably Miami. From there, we're going to head over to the Bahamas. I don't know if we're going to take the route to Bimini or maybe, another port along the way.
It's really insightful.
Unlike any other sailing channel before us, we are going to the Bahamas. And I heard that there is a pig beach, and there's an iguana beach, and there's even this cave you can swim in where they filmed James Bond movie Thunderball something.
That's outrageous.
I know! And they call it Thunderball Grotto.
I can't believe nobody's filmed that before.
I know. I heard it's really awesome, but nobody knows about it.
And she's so excited about the Bahamas.
Right.
Yes.
So we'll hang out in the Bahamas with the baby. We'll probably do a lot of that stuff that you see every sailing channel do in the Bahamas. But there's a reason they do all those things. They're kind of cool. Yeah, so I don't know. That's the plan. Our boat is absolutely one of the most ideal boats I can imagine for traipsing around the Bahamas. It has a very shallow draft when you pull up the center boards, which is really good for all the shoals and stuff all around the Bahamas. So that's cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Do you think the baby will like the Bahamas?
Baby's going to love the
She
Bahamas.
really is excited about it.
Yeah.
Right, Rhea? Yes.
Once we're done sailing all around the Bahamas to our heart's content, we'll probably return to Florida, and then we will officially begin our Great Loop trip. So for 1 year, we will sail all the way around the eastern United States, starting, I guess, probably in Miami. We'll call that our official start. But we'll head up the East Coast in the spring. We will spend the summer up in New York, and then all through the Great Lakes. And then in the fall, we're going to head down the river system down to... Stop it, you.
I'm just...
Down to
this is the first time I've ever heard this.
Yeah.
It's
Down
brand
to
new.
the Gulf of Mexico. And then we'll spend the following winter down in Florida, maybe the Caribbean. But in any case, we will officially complete our Great Loop in Miami. And then the following spring, we will probably sail back up to New York again. But anyway, that brings us all the way through to the summer of 2022. Those are our plans.
Yeah. Yeah. And Pirate is really excited.
Yeah, look at him. He's spinning with excitement.
This is his favorite teddy bear, by the way.
Yeah.
It's really for Rhea, but
He likes it.
I don't think she minds. She could share. So basically, we have an entire 2 years of sailing all planned out.
It's gonna totally be aces.
We're definitely going to do all of it, so
Oh yeah.
don't even for a second think that's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's the plan. We'll see how it works out. And then we're gonna get a big ass boat.
Big old boat.
We're gonna cross the Atlantic.
So just hold us to it. And I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, you don't even know what it's going to be like with a baby. Because if I hear that one more time from anybody, I don't know.
Do you know what it's going to be like with a baby?
No, I don't, but I really don't need to be told I don't know what it's going to be like with a baby.
Coming up on Sailing 9 Lives, we don't know. We haven't filmed anything yet.
Dot, dot, dot.
We have a bunch of projects to do, so we'll probably show you that. And then we'll set off on our next adventure. And then we'll set off on our next adventure.
And then we'll set off on our next adventure.
We'll set off on our next adventure.
No, no, no.
Hi, Pi Pi.
We are happy to present our beautiful, perfect baby girl. Aw, son of a...
You got to pull those in.
This is what an age gap family looks like. These are what footsies look like.
Yeah.